Down on the main floor of the shop just because we'll be open for a little bit of this. That's why we're masked up today. But today we're going to be doing our first promo in our narrative campaign for Pariah Nexus. So Pariah Nexus is the kill team that just came out probably like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And it's all about, it promoted the new flayed ones, which Duncan is playing here. He did his own take on them. They're based off of his Necron dynasty that he made. That's all about that. They're all kind of like slaughterers and destroyers. They've all been infected with the destroyer virus, so they have like skulls that they've taken from their enemies. Super cool models. Love the conversions. So he'll be running with those today, but they're the base models that came with the set. And I will also be running the base models that came with the set. Instead of painting them like Ultramarines, though, of course I painted them like Black Templars. So we have our heavy intercessors, and then my captain in his heavy armor with his heavy bolt rifle. So should be pretty interesting because obviously one team is extremely shooty, the other team is less so. So it'll be a fun match to see what's kind of going on. But today we're going to be playing through our first narrative play mission called Diversion Tactics. Duncan, do you want to go ahead and read to them about what we are going to be doing basically with this mission today for anybody that's going to be watching us or see what's going on?
So essentially they have broken into my glorious temple, and it's my job to stop them from destroying our, what do they call it, induction diodes, which are right here and here. And I get to deploy in this room and in this room. And Bailey will be deploying over here on that board edge. His captain can't show up at the beginning of the game, can only come in the second battle round. I get to deploy freely within those two rooms to defend my diodes. He can give up an action for one of his characters to try to set detonation charges. And if he detonates both of them or marks them both for detonation, he wins the game. Or I keep them alive for 7 battle rounds, which is super quick in Kill Team, really fast-paced game. But if I do that, great. If I don't, oh well. Yeah. So both sets of induction diodes are rigged to blow. The attacker is the winner. Any result other than that is a victory for the defender. And then the two special narrative effects that we're playing are power surges, so the lights will start flickering on and off. So we'll roll a dice at the beginning of the battle round. On a 1 through 3, it's low light vision, so anything past 10 inches on the board, which will be pretty hard to get to anyway, just because of how many walls and corridors there are, the person being shot is counted as being obstructed, so they'll get some benefits to that. There's, I think, one more bit to it, but the other thing is 4 through 6, it brightens up everything. In low lighting at the end of the battle, until the end of the battle round, resolving attacks against a model that's more than 9 inches away, subtract 1 from the hit roll. On a 4 through 6, there's intense lighting, so when you retreat when you're being charged, you can fall back 4 inches, and you get a fire overwatch on 5s. So that'll be really nice and high light for him. Low light will be very good for me. And then the other one is shifting shadows. That was the one that I was talking about previously. When resolving attacks made against a model that is more than 10 inches away and within 1 inch of a wall, they count as being obstructed. So I'll be sticking to walls with my flayed ones and hopefully getting some nasty charges onto the invaders of my home. But those are the only 2 special ones for this match. So I think we can get right into it. Everything's bare bones. No one's taking any upgrades. So it's just essentially things you get right out of the box without the upgrade rules for the core rulebook. So should be golden.
Alrighty, perfect. All right, well, let's get rolling here. So again, kind of preface, my captain won't be jumping in until a little bit later, but my 5 guys will be starting on the board. So we're gonna roll off with priority.
4.
6.
Right, you'll be going first.
I'll be going first.
So alternating deployment, starting with the loser. I remember that from last night when we were reading those.
Absolutely.
So I will be starting with my Chronomancer inside this room.
All right. Chronomancer's in the room, and we don't get a whole lot of deployment options. It's just 3 inches and 14. Just suppose I probably should have measured beforehand, but. All right, perfect. So we'll start with this guy who's gonna go right there.
You're roughly in between that diode and that diode on the map.
Gotcha. I think, yeah. I don't know if I can be in that hallway. I think I have to go through the doors to get there. Let's see. Oh, well, I guess I don't know. Sure.
I'll put down a flayed one at the door.
Flayed one at the door. Awesome. Put down my heavy bolter. Put him right there.
Now, something else to notice about this map are things called firing points, where models can essentially brace and then shoot into these white triangles. So as long as they're touching one of these little icons on the map, they get to shoot. And then the other one are these dark green locations on the map that are pitfalls. So he can't walk through them. If he had the fly keyword, he'd be able to jump over them. But those are the only things really that are super important. And I'll be putting my flayed one there.
All right, we'll go with the next one. Gonna have him over here as backup for my boy.
Flayed one.
Okay, this guy's gonna move my tape measure here. It's gonna go right there. Awesome.
I'll put the next one in here because I get all the way into all these rooms.
And lastly, we'll put my sergeant, put him with the heavy bolter. There you go.
Final flayed one.
The heavy bolt rifle, or whatever they call it. I don't know. It's mean looking.
It's like the heavy executor bolt rifle or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm finished deploying it. So are you?
All right, yep, my captain's in reserve, so he's gonna be off here. Wait until he can come in, more or less.
All right. You did run priority, but really quick we have to check lighting. So it's highlighting. So Overwatch hits on 5s, you can retreat an additional inch backwards.
Perfect. All right. Cool. And I go first, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna swing this over to Duncan. Let's see. Got my Armageddon shirt. Gotta rep the Black Templars wherever I go. So that's, I guess, other people too. But
Not like the Steel Legion.
we know the Black Templars are the reason Armageddon is still standing.
Yeah, let's not talk about the first war.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you literally didn't keep it standing at all.
Yes, we did. We removed Angron.
So we got 5 inches on these heavy intercessors. And I think, if I remember right, our guns are heavy too, so moving's not going to be fun for us if we do. Let's see.
I think they might all be rapid fire or assault.
I
I think they might all be rapid fire or assault outside of the heavy weapon.
think, yeah, maybe that's, oh, that's right.
It's the
because
heavy
I think
bolt
it was-
rifle.
That's true. So let's see. Heavy bolter, heavy bolt rifle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's rapid fire. Nice. Okay. It's good for me. So we got a 5-inch move here. It's not really going to help me there. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move up to right behind this door. This guy's going to run up and be his buddy. These guys. And opening a door, does it half your movement? Is that what it was? Or does it take your full?
I was gonna check. I think if you just end within 1 inch of a door, you can open it. But I'm checking for
Sexy.
you right now.
Alright. 5.
In the movement phase, at any point when an infantry model is making a normal move or falling back, it can open a door within 1 inch of it. When the door is open, remove it from the board and place it to the side. It is now within 1 inch of any enemy models. It cannot move any further away. So if you accidentally open a door and I'm on the other side, you have entered combat.
Hold on. So, I'm going to ready up my sergeant.
All right.
He's going to be readied up. The others all moved regularly.
Okay.
Alright, so now it's Duncan's turn to do some movement.
So, I am going to have this flayed one open this door. And then flayed ones move 6 inches, if I'm not mistaken.
6 or 7, I'd imagine. They seem pretty speedy if you're looking at them.
5 inches. They're decayed.
Maybe not. Though, I would say it would be kind of hard to move when your arms are as long as you are tall.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna ready up to shoot, Duncan?
With what guns?
All the guns. You can throw your fingers, right?
True.
Hey to the potato, is there a kill team for AOS? Looks like
War
oh, City and Lafayette got us. Nice, nice. Thank you, citizen. We were busy getting all set up here. Warcry is super fun. We do have our cards and everything for that, so I think we'll probably do a campaign after we finish up with this Pariah Nexus one, but we figured since this is a pretty new game still and everything like that, we're going to basically do a little, probably like 6-part campaign for it over the next week and a half or so. And then, oh no.
I've opened the door with my chronomancer and set him there.
Okay, okay.
The problem is, that's a pitfall. You can clearly see me on the other side of the door.
That's true.
Alrighty. So that's all moved. I didn't have any ready actions because I need to open some doors. So that's it. So then ready models shoot first.
Yep, that is correct. Alrighty, so my sergeant is going to go ahead and shoot
Fair.
this Necron fellow here as he's jumping across the board. Let's see what I got going on here.
You are more than 10 inches away, or more than 9 inches away, so you take a -1 to hit, and I'm further than 10 inches away and near a wall, so I'll get a +1 to my save.
That's pretty tasty. Alright.
From Shadows and the other one.
Sadly, I don't think Executor stuff's in this one. Does not look like I just get the regular stuff, which is totally good. So, he'll be shooting 2 shots from the rapid fire heavy bolter. I'm gonna go ahead and hand this to you, Duncan. It's hard to do this one-handed. Let's see. Okay, so he's got his 2 shots. He's needing 4s to hit because of the -1. So, I'm gonna roll there. Hits with 1, and it's strength 5.
I am toughness 4 as a
Okay.
third one.
Actually, let me double check on that. I don't want to be rifle. Strength 5, AP 1. Okay. So we're gonna roll for the damage. 6. That's a wound.
Alrighty, so I normally have a 4-up save. What's the AP on that rifle?
-1.
-1. With the obscuring walls, it goes back up to my 4-up, so 6. We
6.
are good.
Doesn't care. Shrugs it off like a champ.
Alrighty, so that's all readied, and then from there it's
The rest
fire
of
at
the
will.
shooting.
Alright,
Yeah.
does it still go to you for priority? I'm pretty sure it does.
Do you have any shooting to do?
I have 1 shooting, yes.
Oh, okay. I believe if we look at the core rules here, I believe it does go to priority. Fire at will. Once it does so. Same order until it is so again in the same order. So yes.
Right, so
We will go ahead and I'm going to heavy bolter this guy over the cesspit or whatever
Alright.
it's called. So he's got that super heavy bolter. He didn't move, so he's going to be. Am I taking any negatives of firing over this? I'm not 10 inches away, so.
you won't take any minuses, but you did move. If it's a heavy weapon, you'll still take the -1.
Regular -1. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
So I'll get no benefits of any kind because I'm below 9 inches and below 10 inches. So
Executor. Oh, I do get executor heavy bolt rifle. Okay. So 2 shots. Strength 5, AP -2, 3 damage. So, we'll be doing it on 4-ups again. Oh, missing with both. All right.
so it goes to
Do we have CP, right? We get 1.
Yes, you get 1 initially. Yep.
The CPU rolls a thing in Kill Team, right?
You have to check in the core.
We'll let it pass for this section so you can go ahead and do your shooting and I'll do my research while you're getting that all set up.
I've only got 1 shot to do, and it is with my lance. My entropic lance.
Entropic Lance. It sounds
Assault
very
1, 18.
Death Guardy.
Alright, so you are 9 inches away. So you have to be more than 9 inches away and then more than 10 inches away. So you'll get neither buff. But so 1 shot, because it's assault 1, hitting on 3s. That is a 2, sadly. So
No beans.
Fast. Yep. I stayed on my shooting.
All right. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll have, he sadly can't shoot anybody, but, because that door counts as being closed still?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't opened it.
Cool. This guy will go ahead and shoot this dude as well. So I'll also be rapid firing. No negatives this time. So 3 ups, but I rolled double ones, so no good. Then the next guy will do the exact same since Tekken doesn't have any more eligible units. Hitting with 1 and strength 5, so I'm needing 3s. It's a 2. Man, this is not my shooting phase. It's not too good for me. Alrighty, right on. We'll move into the charging, correct?
Nope, charging is in movement.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's gonna be different. From
it would be
40K.
fights would be resolved, but there are no fights, so we get to move back into priority.
Yes. All right.
Guys painted them up so soon. Yes. Though my color scheme is slightly cheating outside of the rust and blood. It's a contrast. Skeleton Horde on Wraithbone looks very nice.
It's true. I'm pretty excited. Once we're done doing this Kill Team Expo, we're going to be making a board for the actual store that's going to be Necron Tomb World themed. So I'm going to use a lot of these pieces and make a lot of walls and that kind of stuff to make a pretty cool Necron Tomb World board. It's going to be pretty exciting, I think. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
With the light, Overwatch on 5. Set
Exactly. All the rules. It'll be a special rules table.
That's a 2 priority.
5 for me.
Back to you.
Thank goodness. All right, I'll swing that to you, Duncan.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. So, I'm going to have this guy. He's going to back up 5 to there.
Joke's on you. I'm at the firing point, not you.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see. They're good there. They're good there. He's going to go ahead and back up over to here. These two are going to start making their way down this hallway, I think. Oh, shoot. No, that's right. We move all at once cards. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And I'm going to ready up my sergeant yet again. And then for reinforcements, I would like to bring in my captain. I think I have to roll for that.
No, for this narrative mission, he can come in as early as just turn 2, and I don't think you have to roll for him.
Sweet. So he's going to pop right in here with the boys. Hopefully offer some rerolls. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll see. All right. And then Duncan gets to do his movement in front while I look up my rolls.
These guys are getting really close to that battery, so I may have to pivot on my actions.
Pivot. Pivot. No, transhuman physiology is so good.
Yeah. You can ignore your first flesh wound.
That's sexy.
So my flayed one is going to make a charge around that corner.
Hey, Derek, what's up?
He's going to make a charge really quick.
All right, making the charge.
You do need line of sight of me, and
To do Overwatch. Yeah, nope, yeah, just so people know, these red outlines on the board count as walls that are taller than we can see around. Tomb World walls made of necrodermis, probably.
Yeah. All right, so I need a 7.
All right.
5, 6, 7, 8. So I have made it. Pow. There's such a size difference between those two models.
I'm a large boy, that is for sure. Very large.
I'm not on a firing point. So. Next.
Somewhere a dog is really not happy with what we're doing.
Yeah. Then I'm going to roll my charge for this Necron into him.
Cut.
That's a 5. That's what I needed. Pow.
Okay.
And I'm going to move it up here. So, 8 inches.
Okay. And I will fire Overwatch.
So you get your reaction after I declare charge. So you can either fall back or fire Overwatch.
I'll fire Overwatch.
You'll hit on 5s because it's... Oh wait, no, we didn't do light for this map. For this turn.
Not for this turn, nope.
It's still highlight, so we're good.
So no penalties?
You'll hit on Overwatches on 5.
Nice. All right. Hitting with 2. That's pretty tasty. And this is strength 5. So 1 wound at AP -2. Because it's the heavy executor.
I am not far enough to get any buffs, so 6 up save. No, I do not make it.
3 damage.
So 1 would bring him down to 0, so I roll 3 dice because you still roll the total damage even if any of them are negated in some way.
Yes. Reanimation protocols are different in this than they are in actual like 40K, so it's pretty interesting to have to see all that stuff, just to basically see how it's different. On paper, I almost feel like it's better to a degree, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll see.
All right, so any 6s and I get back up.
Hey to the potato, from what I know, I am not sure if they're going to do a Lumineth start collecting box, because it seems like they're moving away from the start collecting boxes from what my Games Workshop rep said, and are going to be doing a lot of like the battle company boxes basically that we've seen with the Broken Realms. So I think basically, I'm not sure if we'll see one from them. We'll probably see like a large unit box, much like some of the ones like, I think we have Horix Dreadlance, that's for those who have Bone Reapers. Then we had like the War Magi Cohort, which was like a Celestial Hermanacrum, I can't even say it, and a couple other stuff, but I'm not sure if we'll get to see a Lumineth gift starter box, but I'm hoping so.
I did roll a 6, so I shrugged it off.
Nice, okay.
So I'm back with 1 wound.
Back with 1 wound, alrighty.
Though I feel like I may be doing it wrong. It's just as whenever an injury roll is made on an unmodified 6, it's not taken out of action, does not suffer a flesh wound, and is instead restored.
So you'll probably want to roll 1 at a time. Okay. That's my guess in the
future. Roll these.
Well, you rolled the 1. You rolled the 1, so.
So he's flesh wounded, and then he's back up with 1 wound.
Nice. All right. There you go.
And no flesh wounds. With no flesh wounds.
Yep.
So he shrugs it off.
He ignores that.
All right. And then I got to make my charge roll.
Yep.
Nope.
3 inches. I don't know.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna move the 3.
The nice thing about Kill Team also is if you fail your charge roll, unlike in 40K where you don't get to do anything, you can still move the distance of your charge. So for melee armies like these flayed ones, that's a pretty sweet deal.
Mm-hmm. And then that's my last 2 models to move. I'm gonna just run this way. And then go to this door. I'm gonna wait. Right, and then.
And my guess with the Lumineth again is I'm thinking we'll probably see something like Horix Dreadlance where we'll have like 3 units of those Hurricane Chargers, and then like maybe like the Mounted Commander for probably like. Well, if you're buying it from me, it's only $109, but if you're buying it from Games Workshop, $120. So, little pitch there. but basically, we'll probably see something like that where you'd be able to get a mounted cohort pretty much, which would be pretty cool.
Alrighty, so then it would go into shooting. You have 1 ready model, so and you've 1 priority, so you'll be going first with that model.
All right. Well, he's gonna go ahead and actually shoot your.
That's fair.
Shoot your boy across the way.
I need to defend my diodes.
Which I am 10 inches away, so I will take a negative to shooting you. I do believe, yeah. I'm over 10, so he's blocking the diodes with his body. Don't shoot my diodes.
Tendrils.
I know. All right, so I am still, unless they've changed the range on these guns, which I don't think they have, but let me double check just to be sure.
I don't think they have because my lance is still
36 inches. Yeah, no, I'm well in. This whole board's almost double tap for me. So let's see. So I'm needing 4s. It was a long roll. 1, I do hit with 1. And then it's strength 5. And what is your toughness on your, is it a Chronomancer?
It's a Chronomancer, yes. And I'm pretty sure it's also 4. Yep, 4.
All right, gonna roll that. 5 is a wound.
Alrighty.
So a -1.
So I do have a 4-up save, but I do have a 4-up invuln as well, so I'm going to take it on the invuln. I'm taking that damage. Alright, how much damage is it?
It's just 1.
Alrighty, so I am down to 3 wounds.
Pew, pew, pew. All right. And then next, I'm going to have my Primaris cap. Oh, actually, hold on. He's not ready. So do you have anyone who wants to... Did you have priority or not priority?
I didn't ready anyone, but that's my only model that can shoot.
Okay, so then I guess since I have priority,
you still have priority, so you'll be able to double.
So my captain will go ahead and fire into there. Mm-hmm. He is a mastercrafted. Oh wait, no, that's a focus captain. I was like instigator bolt rifle. That doesn't sound right. He's got a mastercrafted heavy bolt rifle. So again, 2 shots. He'll be needing 3s. because he has a basic ballistic skill of a 2-up. Let's see.
I think all the Lumineth models are super great. I think that's probably the best AOS army like right now, just because they've got all that new stuff.
And just to get in, I mean, they got like 50 models in the range probably now. And then like so much fun. You can do anything from close combat to shooting to just
Cavalry.
full spell casting. They got a lot of those new spellcasters. So anyway, strength 5, I'm gonna need 3s to wound him. We got 2 wounds, and these are gonna be at AP negative. I'm feeling like it's gonna be negative, probably still -1. But I need to really have this card in the right spot. -1, yep.
Alright, so still on my 4-up because of Involm. Making 1, taking the other. How much damage?
2 damage.
Oof. Down to 1.
Pew 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 pew. Okay.
Alrighty. I get to fire back. He's going to fire his lance.
Okay.
Which is 18 inches. You are...
In range with everything.
Yeah. So I'll be firing that lance. Hitting on 4s because I'm outside of 9 inches. But he won't get the +1 to his save because... closer than 10. Nope. Failed to hit the lance.
Rip. Alrighty.
So then fights. So it's alternating. I'm gonna start with this one
Okay.
because he's closest to the diode. So I get 3 attacks, and then I have to check my dynastic codes. So I get to reroll all failed hit rolls in the fight phase. Good. All right. So 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. So hitting on 2 of them, rerolling the hit rolls because of Novik. So
Nice.
all hits. And then strength 4, toughness. Oh, hold on, let me check the weapon. I don't think it changes the response. Yeah, strength 4. What is the toughness of your...
They are toughness 5.
Alright, so 5s. So 1 at 1 AP.
1 at 1 AP. Alright, so that's going to be a 4-up save for me, making it on a 5.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I think all charge units go first, but I'm not entirely sure. I think that's the case.
Oh my gosh.
What could be the easiest way?
I know. I should just print this stuff out. Make a charge move. Let's see. Reinforcements. Psychic phase. Shooting phase. Charging phase. Models that can fight. Choose targets. Choose melee weapons. So pile in. First, you pick the target model. I'm not.
If not, then it'll be alternating, most likely.
That would be my guess as
Yep.
well.
Alright, so for you.
Okay.
Camera for a bit.
Yes, thank you.
So I know these models pretty well now.
That is good. I'm still new to these heavy intercessors. They're pretty fun though. I'm gonna hit over here because strategically makes a little more sense because maybe I can kill that guy before he hits me. So I have 2 attacks and nothing special on that front. So 2 attacks, so I need 3s.
Nice.
I hit with both, and then I'm strength 4 and your toughness
4.
4s. Oh no. Alright, nothing. I'm not strong enough to beat him to death with the butt of my bolt rifle.
Rinse and repeat. I'm gonna swing back. Rerolling these with Novik. 2 hits, needing your toughness 5.
Yeah, yes.
5s. So 1 of them at AP 1.
So 4 up. We're good. Again.
Unstoppable force, immovable object, it feels like.
So then my guy will swing back over here. 2 attacks. Hits with both. Needs force again. Same roll as last time. Nothing. Looks like we're staying where we are. Okay.
That's good for me. The longer we stay, the better we are at me keeping
This is a
diodes
6. Is
intact.
this a 6 mission? 6.
7.
Round, 7 rounds.
On the 7th battle round, it ends automatically.
Okay. Cool. So.
Then that's all of my fights. So then, priority.
Okay.
4.
4.
Roll on.
Roll again. 5.
That's a 2. So you get it, and then we are in highlighting still.
You liking those ear dice? Love those high rolls. Let's see.
Until I have to roll priority.
That's true. Let's see here. So for once, my sergeant is not going to ready up. He's just gonna run over here. Same with this gentleman. And you can fall back as a move, correct?
Yes.
This guy is going to fall back to here. My captain is going to actually charge you with an 8-inch charge.
I will retreat in response 3 inches. Oh, it's highlighting, so I get to move 4 inches back.
Correct. I know that Black Templars have some special rule here. So let me see. I think I still get to reroll my charges. I think that's what it was. But
Sure it's not Righteous Zeal, because that's so good in this matchup.
I know, it would be. Let's see. Reroll charge roll. Okay. So, get to reroll that. Try that again. 8 inches, not enough.
Not with that retreat.
Nope. But it means he's not charging me.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's a win. And then this guy here.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me again?
No, I'm gonna move over here actually.
Pitfall being where it is not fun.
Sadly, I'm pretty stemmied up in this hallway. So this guy is also gonna back up to here.
Oh, I totally forgot something. That's gonna be a fun trick. Nothing. You'll figure it out when it happens.
Okay, cool. So that will be, well, I'm also gonna fall back this guy from combat.
Okay.
All right, so that's all my movement, and except for my captain who tried to charge, wasn't able to do it. So, alrighty.
All right. I know pretty much what I'm planning here. So I'm gonna write tape measure results over in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, the cowardly flagrant. So I was gonna check because I know they have it in the normal rules. Kill team's a little different, but if things go out in my way, this could be very funny for me. No, that's sad. They don't have it.
We are on the battle round 3, just so everybody knows.
I've been keeping track of it over.
Sweet, awesome.
I was hoping Chronomancer still had fly, like Plasmancers and stuff. The other Mancers have fly, but him. I was like, I could just. But if that is the case,
Chronomancer, Mance Raider. Been rewatching Game of Thrones and.
I would have charged into both of them. Flayed ones don't care. So.
Okay. And I think if I fell back, I don't know if I can. I think I actually can still fire Overwatch. Because it's a.
Yeah, it's a 5-inch charge.
You're charging both of them?
Yes.
So.
You won't have line of sight through this wall. So
Well, these guys will.
yeah, but I'm not charging him.
Oh.
I'm charging him.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I can't get my base in between there, sadly.
So he'll fire Overwatch then.
All right.
So needs 5s. Jeez, nothing. Okay, go for it.
Also, living metal is a thing in this game.
That's true. It's true index.
5, barely. Making these barely charges. Alrighty.
Okay.
Then.
Yeah, we're in turn 3, and I gotta start
Also
figuring
gonna
something out
charge.
quick because I have not moved at all, and I need to be blowing up this and that. So we'll see.
And then.
Do not see lines.
He's gonna move here and open the door. The other one, a 4-inch charge.
Uh-oh. Big brain tactics here.
That he was told to defend. So he's making his way back. Alrighty. So, for sake of. Do you have any rated models?
I do. Oh, no, I don't. I moved everybody.
All right,
Yep.
so then obviously priority still goes to you, so your captain will get to fire. You would be able to shoot him. I'd get obscuring because of the wall, but other than that.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do that. I don't think I'm 10 inches away.
No.
Nope.
Or 8, 7.5. But
All right. So rapid fire 1. So 2 shots. Man, rough. Okay, so I'm hitting with 1. And then, because my captain hits on 2s, and then I'm wounding on 3s. Huh, man. Rip the shooting. All right. Okay,
now
go
I'm
for
going
it.
to use this firing point, which are really nice because I get to shoot down this hallway without actually needing line of sight, as long as it's
So you see these little highlighted points on this map. It's another thing that they brought into Kill Team with this Pariah Nexus box.
because they
If you're
added
on
a
the
new
side there,
game
you
mode
get to like
called-
sneak out around the corner and shoot, basically.
It's called ultra
Kill
close
zones.
combat.
Yeah, and ultra close combat, true.
That's what we're using right now. So randomized shots and stuff get bonuses. Everything counts as being close range. But I will be firing. Your captain is how far away from you? 9 inches?
Yeah, 9 inches.
All right. So I will be taking the -1 because I'm not outside of 9 inches, and then you will get the +1 to your save.
Okay.
So 1 shot. Hits finally. Strength 8.
5, so 3s. So 1, no good.
It happens. All right. So that's shooting, then fights.
Well, I actually have 1 more shot I can make.
Oh, yes.
So,
Can you?
yes.
Because of the wall.
Oh, that's true. You're backed by a wall. That is true.
I hid. The
I'm
camera.
just going to go ahead and you'll get an obscuring shot, but I'm going to go ahead and fire
Fair.
through here to there. So, you'll do his 2 shots, needing 3s, because I don't think I'm 10 inches away again.
No, you're good.
And then you'll need 3s again. So 1 wound at AP -1 on the flayed one.
So 1 5 up, or 4 up because of distance. So
3.
sadly, nope, taking it.
All right, 1 damage.
So that kills him. So injured roll. No, he is out of action. So we have lost our
God.
first flayed one.
Goodbye, sir. Okay. Perfect. All right, now we do move into combat.
So that flayed one there.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling all fatal hits because of the Novex charge. So all hits.
Nice.
And then wounding on 5s. All wounds. So 3
Okay.
at AP1.
3 at AP1. Oofta. All right, so he's gonna be on 4-ups.
Oh.
Oh,
that
man,
looked like a
this
6.
board, it almost was.
Well, you're on my turf.
Yeah, that's true. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna take in 2 wounds. Luckily, I have 3 since I'm a heavy intercessor, so I'll be down to 1 on this fella. Can he survive the onslaught? We'll see.
So then alternating. So
Oh, that's true. My heavy bolter guy's gonna slap back there.
because I was gonna hit you in response.
Yeah, so 2 attacks, hitting on 3s, so he gets both. And then he's 4 against 4, so needs 4s. Man, can't seem to get above 3s on these guys. All right, so nothing.
Alrighty. So then I will, in retaliation, swing back. 3s.
Rerolling,
Rerolling
isn't it?
hits. It's always 6s and then something else. And then 5s. So 1 at AP1.
1 at AP1, so 4 up. No good on a 3, so I'm taking another wound. Luckily, it's not on my wounded fella. It's on this guy, so he'll go down to 2.
I've got my final guy who's going to go into your most wounded.
Would I swing back then at that point, though?
Yes, you
Okay,
will.
cool. So I will swing it at that guy with this wounded fella. Hopefully he's going to get his licks in. Nope, 1 and 2. Jeez. All right. Dice do not like me today.
Hit.
And if any of you are wondering why he's re-rolling, it's because his dynasty is Novak. That's what he chose. I am Black Templar, so my special rule, though I would really like re-roll, sadly is not that. I get to re-roll my charges, which is useful with other units I may take in future kill teams, but this one not as much because I'm not actually actively looking at getting into combat.
So 2 wounds at AP1 into the very wounded guy.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Oh.
Hey, he lives. Mad lad.
Alrighty, that's all combats.
All right.
I lost a model. I have to look at the broken rules, but I don't think I am
Nope.
yet.
You have to be half.
Okay. So
Okay. Priority for turn 4.
4.
Gosh, my dice roll like no one's business.
Oh, reroll.
Reroll.
5.
1.
I did it.
Either they roll or they fall flat.
And it's still highlighting.
Okay.
So he is going to ready. And then just come all the way back around. So there. The one that isn't getting it just because I fired a couple shots at him and spooked him.
Yep.
So that's all of my movements.
All right.
This is gonna stay in combat.
Sweet. I will swing back to you here. This guy's gonna run up over here and open the door. And my sergeant is going to come chuckling into the room over here. Let's see. This guy is going to back up to here. This guy is going to fall back 12 inches. So is the wounded fellow. And my captain, I look here in the rule book, is going to it's going to advance. I'll try to skim past these Necrons. Shoot. So 7 inches ain't much. Oh no, 6 inches ain't much, but
you do have to walk around me because of engagement range, unless you want to spend a CP for.
Luckily, I will be. If I go here, I should still be outside of an inch of you.
It was more for walking through them.
Yeah, so I'll be right there. All right, sweet. So that's all my movement. So we'll go ahead and roll into shooting.
I have one ready model. I'm gonna shoot that guy.
All right, sounds good.
So hitting on a 3.
Hitting on a 3.
Hits.
6, nice.
Wounding on a 3 because it's strength 8. Oh come on.
No.
I'm cursed. Is there CP rerolls? Because now it's important.
I couldn't find. I know we both have 4, and I haven't been able to find anything.
I've got some of my special ones. Those are in specialists.
I know we have this. Yeah, I know we have the special stuff. Data cards, choosing command points. Tactical reroll. Yes, there is one.
Alright, I'm going to spend one of mine then.
Okay.
To reroll that because I really would prefer. There we go. So 1 wound at AP 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Alrighty. 6 up. It's a 4. Negatory. How much damage are you looking at?
For the entropic lance, 3 flat damage.
Oof. I'm gonna use my CP roll to reroll that.
Fair.
We'll go down to 3, and then try that again. No, it's worth a try though. Alrighty. So that takes his wounds. Let's see if he does anything happens.
Flesh wound.
2. Flesh wound.
Doesn't affect him in any way.
That's true. Transient physiology. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this red die. Well, I guess I'm wound counting. We'll keep track of it. I'll do one of these big ones. I'd like to. We have markers and tokens somewhere. I couldn't find them. I gotta go find them. So okay, there we go. That's his flesh woundiness.
Alrighty, so that's my shot, and then your shots.
So he
is the only 2 that can't fire because they fell back.
Correct. I will go ahead and actually have my captain fire into these flayed ones at point blank range.
You know what? That's fair.
So he's gonna shoot into this one right here. He needs 2s. No, he advanced. Never mind. He cannot shoot.
So just
this,
3.
yeah. So this guy will fire into him then. So
Sure.
roll in here. My gosh. Okay. So he hits with 1. Doesn't wound with another one. These 2 will shoot into these guys here.
Also gain a wound.
That's right. Don't forget that. Hits with that. Needs a 3. So 1 wound, a -1 on the flayed one.
So 1, 5 up. We're good.
All right. The next one, firing his into them also. Hits with both. Doesn't wound with either. All right. So that's my shooting.
Alrighty. So then fights, there aren't any. So
Nope.
priority
again. Top of 5. Oh. Dice battle, 5v5. So gotta roll again.
Yes. 6.
It's yours.
Ooh. Also, I'm now back up to full wounds.
Back up to full wounds. All right.
Who's next to it to make sure of it.
One of the best things about Kill Team for any of you watching that have not played or watching this, I mean, the game's almost over for us, and I mean, we've taken a little longer because we've kind of BS'd and talked a bit. But I mean, if you really want to just come in and play a quick game of something, it really only takes about 45 minutes to play, just like basically and the points we're playing is actually kind of high for Kill Team.
Yeah.
So it's like usually you're playing like at 125 points worth of models, which the points are different for your Kill Team, so it's not like 40k points, it's different, but and that's pretty fun. It's pretty quick. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. But the nice thing also is, I mean, shoot, if you were someone who wanted to get into 40k but didn't really want to spend like $1,000 on an army or something like that, not that it costs that much, probably more like $350.
Yeah.
But just to get an army or whatnot, you know, it's like
It's a troop box, and that's it.
yeah, really all you need is a troop box. And then if you're someone who wants to have a little bit of everything, you could literally take that funds that normally would have gone to a 40k army, just buy a troop box of every different race. Boom, and you have literally every Kill Team you can have, which is pretty fun.
If you already play 40k, you've never played Kill Team, you can literally just pick a character and like 4 or 5 models and you go.
Yeah.
Unless you're worse, then you can pick like 14.
So for me, I have a very vast variety I can do for Kill Team. Got a lot of Black Templars, as you can see. And my pile of shame is still pretty big too, which is a little depressing.
He's going to be charging into your captain.
All right.
Easy.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to overwatch you.
Oh, fair.
So 2 shots. Ah, shit. Nothing.
Yeah. Then the next one right here. Going to charge in. Should only be 3 inches. Getting it. And the final guy, 4 inches. Good and golden on 1 dice alone. Alright. Awesome. Alrighty, so I'm going to actually start, since I'm going to start with my Chronomancer.
Okay.
So I get 1 attack, not a great amount, but potential.
Oh, do you want to do any shoot? Oh, actually, I can't shoot anybody, I suppose.
Yeah, everyone's in combat.
True, sad. All right.
So hitting on 3s with my Chronomancer hits. And then in melee, it is strength user, so 5s. Sadly, I do not wound.
Okay. I'm gonna have this guy swing back. My big boy. So that's gonna be pretty fun actually, because I haven't got to use him in. He has a power sword, mastercrafted, so he's a little scarier. So he's actually got 5 attacks. He's pretty much the same stat block, which is pretty nice. If you're me, not so nice if you're Duncan. So let's see.
Play to rules without the exploding attacks.
So 5 attacks. I need 2s to hit you. Of course, rolling some 1s.
Right.
And then I'm strength 5 over the 4, so I need 3s. Jeez. Okay, so 1 wound at AP -3.
So I don't get a save, so I'm just going to die.
2 damage.
2 damage, so that would kill me. So I get roll 2 of them. First one, flesh wound. Second one, dead.
The flayed one screeches as he jumps upon my captain. He quickly blocks off the flensing talons and drives his blade through his forehead.
It's okay. There.
Gratuitous! I love it.
Back. So then this one is going to flens into him. So 3 attacks. Hitting on all of them with the rerolls with Novak. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
Alright, 1 wound at AP.
1.
Goes through. Who's that going on to? My sergeant. So he'll go. Oh, he's got a flesh wound.
So you'll add 1 to your, or subtract 1 from your roll. So on 1s and 2s, you get a flesh wound. Anything above, you die.
Hmm?
Second flesh wound.
It is hurting me now, though. It's going to matter.
Now you get -1 on everything.
Just along with him. Okay. So, Sergeant will go next. He's got his 3 attacks because he's a sergeant. He needs 4s now because he's all flesh wounded up. Hits with 1. Isn't a wound. Alright.
Alrighty. And then that's all of combat, so I'm just going to speed it up and roll both of my flayed ones at the same time. That are onto the sergeant, or the captain, I mean. 3s. Rerolling because of Novak. All hits, and then wounding on 5. So 3 at AP 1 into your captain.
3 at AP 1 into my captain. All right. So he needs 3-ups. I love how the 6s are all in the 1s almost every single time. All right. So I'm going to take another one of my CP to reroll one of those to 4. So 1 wound goes into him, which I guess he does have 7 wounds.
Oh,
so
goodness.
So he only drops to 6, but.
Only. That's all combats then. So.
Yep.
Priority.
Turn 6. Things are not looking good for me getting my objectives.
1. You get it. Yes, we're finally in low light. And we played all game without it, so now I have to look it up.
I'm gonna hand this to you real fast, Duncan. Let me see. Where did I put that? Okay.
So
he's gonna charge into these guys here. 7 inches, which should do me.
Yep, because you only have to be within 1 inch of a base in
Gotcha.
kill team.
Heavy bolter guy's also gonna charge. 5 will definitely not do me. I need 8, so I'm gonna use my Black Templar reroll for 10.
There it is.
Can I jump a pit? Isn't there a rule for that?
Yes. So you can spend a CP to jump a pit. On a 2-up, you move 2 inches. On a 3-up, you move 3 inches. And that pit should be 3 inches. Yep, so you'll need a 3 above, otherwise you fall in.
Ah! Sadly. I think I just die.
No, there's rules for it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It's not that cruel.
It's not Lord of the Rings? That's
No,
good.
no. It is for the pit. Because I think if you just can't do it, which is determined leap, it can move 2 inches across, so you just don't feel like jumping. So you don't fall in, but you don't get the 2 inches of movement over
That's
the
fair.
piece.
This guy is going to go ahead and move like 4 inches to come over here so he can at least shoot.
Okay.
I guess the other guy still can too, I suppose. But that'll be
You
that.
could jump into combat if you want to take your gambit.
With who?
This guy?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I mean,
He didn't make the pit jump, so he's still there.
He was the
Yeah.
one who made the pit jump. Okay.
Cool. Alrighty. So that'll be that.
And I'm locked in combat, so no movements from me.
Okay.
No shots either because everyone's tied up.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and start with charges have to go first, so start with this guy, the heavy bolter fellow. So he needs 3s. Hits with both. Wounds with both, so 2 wounds on the Necron guy, no AP.
So 4 ups. Making both of them.
Nice. Alright. Your turn.
I'm gonna start with my Cryptomancer or my Chronomancer. 3s hits, and 3s to wound, getting it. So he has to take 1 AP 3 save.
Okay, 1 AP 3 save. 6 up. Nope.
3 damage. So
I do just die this time. I don't think there's any way
yeah,
to save
because
it.
you get
Yeah.
1 up. Yep.
He's gone.
And then back to you.
Perfect. Let me see here. We'll do this guy next. 2 attacks. Hits with a 3. 1 wound. No AP on the regular fellas.
Good.
Alright. Your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna retaliate. Hitting on all. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. Alright, back to you.
Okay. Lastly, my captain. He's going to do 3 attacks into one, 2 attacks into the other.
Alright.
So 3 attacks into this fella. Hitting with 2. Jeez.
You are unlucky today.
I'll use my last CP. Look at all these ones, everybody. Yeah. So
Okay.
1 wound at AP
One
negative
more.
3.
So no save. So
2 damage.
yep. Reanimation roll. I die out.
And the 2 attacks into the other guy. Hits with those. Wounds with both at negative 3. So 4 damage now.
Alright, so flesh wound. Oh. Flesh wound. That's 2 flesh wounds. So now I have to make a reanimation or I die. I make a reanimation with no flesh wounds. And then I got 1 more. Flesh wound. So
Alright.
after taking 4 damage, I only go down to 1 flesh wound.
Not too shabby. Alrighty.
That's combat. Because he got pushed
Yep.
out of it.
Perfect. All right. That's turn 7, which ends.
Yep,
Right,
and
so
no bombs were detonated, so
sadly,
I'm the winner.
You stymied me off. I wasn't able to break in and take that, but that was pretty fun. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try to do, I would like to do 3 of these this week because they're a little shorter. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the next in progression narrative mission. And then after that, we're probably going to do 5. We'll basically play through the narrative mission of ones that we can choose from the rulebook and kind of make our own lore for it. And then when we're done, what will be really fun is we're going to type up a, I've been keeping notes on my phone, and we're going to type up a little script basically. So that's going to a little dramatized script, and I have a couple friends. It'll be fun to do a little, basically a dramatized video, which will be enjoyable. So I thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. I hope you got a little bit of idea of what Kill Team's about. This is pretty interesting, a really fun game mode, especially if you only want to do a couple, just like a couple, like an hour-long game with a buddy if you don't have a lot of time. It's a really good way to do that. Yeah, we'll be seeing you later this week. Our next stream will be Tuesday, so go ahead and join us for that for our next little Kill Team. We're going to move on and we'll kind of we'll make up a little bit of lore for this last battle. So as we do our next Kill Team mission, we'll be doing that. And then as far as what time it's going to be, we'll do this Tuesday at, I'm thinking 4 o'clock. This Tuesday at 4 o'clock. So, yeah, should be pretty fun. All right, hope to see you guys.